a zombie dance if you'd rather do
that. Guy needed. What is up, everyone? Grandpa Gamer here, and I'm going to be talking about the 7 most unused, to be honest, legendary guns that you should really start using in PvP. And the main reason I make this video is because it seems a lot of people are starting to file like weapons, like, oh, my Vex Mythic class is for this, and my Paradise Timepiece is for this, and my Chaos Dogma is for this and this and this. And I feel like some of these weapons need some love in the Crucible, because I have honestly never seen, like, some of these guns I haven't even seen at all in the Crucible. I may have seen it once or twice, I may just not remember, but they do need some love. And before I start this video, I want to say to you guys, thank you. I've been going around my channel a little bit, and it seems like a lot of you have notifications turned on. A couple of you are sharing them, and I really thank you for all the support that you guys are giving to this channel. I know I don't have many people, and I don't really have to say that, but I felt like the few people that are here, I really thank you for what you're doing for the channel. And so getting right into it, we have a couple of amazing weapons that we need to go over. Now, it took me a while to actually decide what to do for this, because, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, like, deem a gun number 1, number 2, and stuff like that. I kind of bounced forth with the back of them, with a couple of them, especially, like, a couple of the best archetype of guns that are for PvP. And so this is like this is as close as I can get to what I believe what most people would rate. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. And rolling in at number 7 on our list is the Last Extremity. Now, this weapon deserves a lot of love, and it's so easy to see why. This is one of the slow rate of fire but high impact scout rifles. Now, it's mainly not loved in the Crucible due to its rate of fire. People try it out, they're like, oh no, this rate of fire is absolutely dog shit. Let's leave in my vault or dismantle it. But this thing, if you can land even body shots, if you were to land every single body shot, and you would still get the kill. You may die at the same time, but you may get the kill. And this deserves respect. This thing is one of my best guns. I mean, I love it in both PvE and PvP. It's an it's a good all-around rounded out gun. I mean, the fire rate kind of does screw it over, but it's still a very usable gun in PvE and PvP. It's going to be one of my fan favorites, and it's always going to belong in my heart. You just can't let this thing go to the side. If you have it, any roll on it will really work. And it's an amazing gun. So let's move on to number 6. And in number 6, surprisingly enough, or maybe not so surprising, we have the Eidolon Ally. Jesus Christ. Now, this gun belongs to the high fire rate archetype of auto rifles, and personally, that is what auto rifles are in the Crucible nowadays. If you don't have a fast firing auto rifle, you're going to have a tough time getting stuff done. Now, I preferably would choose this just because of its magazine size. Its recoil is a little bit high, but it's controllable, and it also has glass half full, which doesn't really, it just reduces the necessity to constantly reload, then shoot, then reload and shoot. It doesn't do too much damage with its fire rate. It deals enough damage to kill them before they kill you typically. And if you can learn to control the recoil, this will make for an absolutely unbelievable gun. You can take this anywhere, do anything, and solve any problem. And coming in at number 5, we actually have the Distant Star. Now this is practically like a legendary Might multi-tool without the third eye, but you can easily equip that artifact from the Iron Lord lady, and you can have this thing as basically a better Might multi-tool. Mine that I have equipped actually has high caliber rounds, which is how I'm able to stagger with most of my enemies, and it's just a very it's very overwhelming to go up against, and I feel like none of people use it because they feel like it was kind of nerfed in the last update, which it kind of was, but it's still a very good gun if you can get a very good roll on it. Then next up, in 4th place, we have one of my favorite pulse rifles in the entire game that's very easy to acquire, is the Ludmilla D. This gun is, I can tell you like thousands of reasons why it's my favorite, but in the Crucible, it is a very high impact and a decent rate of fire, and it also has full auto, so that means you're getting the maximum amount of burst you can get with this gun in the shortest amount of time. And it seems to have, like, I have no idea what's up with this gun, because every other perk on it doesn't match up, but it just kills everyone and everything you encounter, other than maybe a couple of people that get first shots or if you're critically wounded. But this definitely needs some love, because I have never seen another human being use this in the Crucible. And now I'm going to get a ton of hate that in the comments, but I've never seen it, so fight me. And weighing in at number 3, we actually have one of the raid primaries. We have the Steel Medulla. Now, this weapon is amazing in PvP, is what everyone that has ever had either the exotic or the legendary weapon will say. But a lot of people haven't experimented and taken this thing to the Crucible. This thing absolutely shits on people. It's not even just the perks. It's exactly like the last gun. It just does its job, and it needs some love in the Crucible because it seems like no one uses it at all. And number 2 on our list, we have yet another Wrath of the Machine primary, the Chaos Dogma. This is the highest impact scout rifle currently within the game. Now, this is a lot better than the other scout rifle we looked at earlier. I feel like it has better handling, a little bit more precision damage instead of 73 to 75 damage for every single precision hit. And then to top it all off, it's a lot more mobile. It's a scout rifle, so it's not meant to be at close range, but it's also pretty good at those close range encounters. So, I mean, it needs some very needed love. This is a very good gun to have in the Crucible and on you at all times. And sitting up here at number 1, we have a Vaulted Glass primary, the Pradiance Timepiece. I have never seen this thing used in Crucible. I don't know why. Long story short, this is the new Grasp of Malik, or the Clever Dragon. It has very high fire rate, very good impact, decent stability that's manageable, and it just is an unbelievable primary. I'm surprised that no one has used this in Crucible. This is literally the new Clever Dragon. Like, come on guys, catch up. Try it out a little bit. This is Grandpa Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.